Okay, so today's video is going to be very concise. Not for me, I mean I'm going to have to ride for an hour, but it's going to be to the point. So if you remember in the last video, I had a bit of an issue with 10 or 12 minutes. Psychologically, I was starting to burn out. I was sitting at home and I was just like, what's the best way I can do this? I can run longer motos and just try and kind of to detrain myself from this 10-15 minute moto thing. Because a lot of the times when I go to the track, that's what I do. I'll train for 10 or 15 minutes because I'm trying to get better at what I do on the weekend, which is racing, and I'm limited with the amount of time that I can actually spend at the track. Yeah, so today's going to be kind of a challenge. I'm just going to ride my bike for an hour straight. When I was running, we do like our kind of fast speed building training during the week, and then on the weekends we just go and run for like 2 hours, and it was just to put distance into your legs, and I think psychologically it toughens you up. I think as a precedent for trying to do something like this type of training where you just ride for a long ass time, I think it's a good one. Maybe it'll be fun. Maybe it won't be as hard as I think it's going to be, but I guess we'll find out. What do you think, Mel? Tough. Okay, we'll see. Okay, so this is the patch of dirt that I'm going to run this moto on for an hour. I've ridden here before and it takes about a minute to get around one loop. So if it takes me about a minute and we're doing it for an hour, we should do about 60 loops of this track. So it's going to get super rutty because it's sand. So just try and grind it out and see if I can break that kind of mental connection I have with this 10-12 minute thing. So that's the theory. I'm going to see if I can put it into practice. Also, I'm going to take you for one lap of this little track just so that you can see what we're dealing with before I get going. So I'll just go down there and then we'll just set up that little shot and then you hit go and then that's it. doesn't feel bad until you stop.
Oh, really?
And then when you stop, you're just like, oh, water never tasted so good. So at this point I was feeling a little beat up, but let me tell you, that water tasted great. Oh my god. Okay, so I guess now the question is, when I go riding regular motos, I have to do it an hour long, just a freaking slog fest on this little turn track, sand turn track. Am I gonna have broken that mental barrier? Guess we'll find out. That was painful as hell, man. Look at but the dirt was sick, that's the cool thing. And you wanna, like, I made it this rough, just one bike, 1 hour, that's what happened. 100% cohesion achieved. I live here now.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.